Good morning once again. This week, I want to share stories from Luke chapter 15. We'll spend all week in this chapter where Jesus tells 3 stories. But before we get into the story, we look at the setting, and it tells us in Luke chapter 15, verse 1, now the tax collectors, that is to say, sinners, were all gathered around to hear him. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, the righteous ones, the goody-goodies, muttered to themselves. They didn't accuse him openly this time. They gossiped, and they muttered among themselves, "This man welcomes sinners, and he eats with them." How disgusting, how inappropriate, how ungodly and unspiritual. So Jesus told them some stories. He starts out with the story of the shepherd who has 100 sheep, and he's tending them out in the field. And then when it comes time to bring them into the fold and count them, there are only 99. And so Jesus says that good shepherd leaves the 99, trusts them to be safe as he goes out and searches for the one lost sheep. And he searches and searches and searches, and I'm sure he finds it down some little ravine, caught in a thicket or whatever, probably bawling his eyes out, and perhaps so happy to see the shepherd and to hear his voice. And he brings that one lost sheep back, and when he brings it back, he doesn't just put it in the fold. When he brings that one lost sheep back, he gathers all of his friends and neighbors, and he says, "Rejoice with me. I lost a sheep today, and I went out and I found it, and I brought him back, and he is safe, and our family is complete again." And Jesus said, "I tell you in the same way, there will be such rejoicing in heaven over any one lost sheep that I'm able to bring back to the fold. And there will be greater rejoicing in some ways over that one lost sheep that nobody thought we would ever see again than those who stayed in the fold." It doesn't mean that Jesus isn't just as happy for those who stayed in the fold, but he rejoices when one is lost and is found again. And he tells this story in 3 different ways. We'll look at another story on Wednesday. In the meantime, don't be lost. God bless.